Hello, colleagues! Welcome back to the conference room. We just got a great episode of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 5. It was awesome. We're gonna get right into it for the lore. You may have noticed something new about the set. Do you notice it? Do you see it? We got a little shieldy shield. The one from this show. We will be doing a product review. That will be the next video to come, so be looking out for that. We went right into action. We picked up, you were saying?
Yeah, that was a beautiful action sequence. Yeah, some folks on the internet thought that whole conversation was going to be them teaming up and working together to fight Carly, but I was hoping it wasn't that, and I'm very glad it wasn't that, and we got some sick action right off the bat.
Yes, it was really cool. You said at the beginning, like, I like where it picks up right where it left off.
Yeah, and the last episode did that too, right? Like, they've kind of been doing that Mando season 2
I don't
style.
remember anymore. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, they've just sort of been like, yeah, this is...
Yes, I did say that about Mando season 2.
Yeah.
Where I kept on saying it felt like a video game. Like, literally at the end of the episode, it's like you hit save, it saved your progress, and then it's like you loaded up the game and you're right where you were.
Yeah, and I love how this show is doing that too. Like, it sometimes bothers me when it's like they're trying to suspend the information you want for the next episode. And it's like, okay, like, have the opening scene be the thing that we're thinking about. And that is, where is John Walker? Where is that shield? What state of mind is he in? Like, and they did it. And they gave it to us.
Right
Yay!
off the beat with an awesome action sequence. A really great fight. Now, it really shows you how powerful this gentleman is. I mean, because they were saying before, he was already a really, like, fit, athletic, strong guy before the serum. Before there was any serum, and you know, we got to see a little bit of that. He was relatively really good in action without the serum.
BTS. Before the serum.
Both Bucky and Sam having trouble fighting him. He really put up a fight, and it really got crazy. There's so many moments where it looks like he's about to absolutely blap Sam, straight up kill the man.
Yeah.
Even after he broke his wings off, which was like, oh crap. And he still used that jetpack power to just rip the shield off him. That was awesome.
The breaking of the wings just seems really symbolic. Like, I didn't even think about the Falcon as like a symbol of America, kind of like an eagle, and then like we see this new representation of America like rip wings off, and that just feels so un-American.
Torres is like, oh, what happened to these here wings? What are you going to do with them? Are you going to take them? And he's like, no, keep them. Or wonder what's gonna happen there. What are they teasing? Ho 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 ho! Falcon guy, new Falcon man. He seems awesome.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna swoop in next episode and save the day?
Ooh, I mean, I feel like setting him up in episode 5 feels like it. That means it's like it'd be one thing. You know, honestly, I kind of didn't expect to get like a full-on Joaquin Torres Falcon treatment.
I was
in
like,
this
they're gonna do that in some other future.
Or like they'll tease it at the end of the series. Very much akin to War Machine at the end of the first Iron Man with the maybe next time, or at the post-credit scene of Ant-Man with the Wasp going, it's about damn time. Like, I thought we were just going to get another one of those cheesy, like,
such a trope,
I'll do that next time. Like, in the next one, you'll get that. But, like, just give it to us. You already have him there. He seems awesome.
Yeah.
He's cute little guy. We like this guy.
Yeah.
So give us.
These actors get older. Let's get the ball rolling. Same thing with Isaiah's grandson.
Yeah, with Eli Bradley. Like, let's get it.
Young Avengers.
Let's get our
Let's
Young
film.
Avengers. Yeah, come on.
Get on set.
They're probably on top of it. They're
probably
probably filming it right now, and we don't even know.
Wow, that would be crazy.
I really thought they were going to try to cover up the whole incident there. I thought the U.S. was going to be like, no, it wasn't like that. It didn't happen like that, and they were going to try to...
Yeah, it was a terrorist that he killed.
Right.
It was justified.
So I thought it would be more controversial. Maybe, like, in the U.S. we'd see something where it's like, some people are like, no, that's what America has to do. He was a terrorist. Right, like what you're saying.
Yeah, he did what he had to do.
It wouldn't just be the government. I thought it was going to be, like, also, like, you know, maybe a political... division sort of thing, but they're not going to go that far, I think.
All those people filming, I mean, you can't get yourself out of that one.
They really just said, nope, you're not Captain America. What you did was messed up. Everyone saw it. There's no covering this up. Sorry, bro. Now, that makes, of course, the army look all nice, military look all nice. Yes, we are doing the right thing here because you did a bad thing. But what he says is, I was doing what you told me to do. I am a product of your program, of your government, of your military. I came from that. You made me. So...
Yep. It's both at fault, situation.
Yeah. Like, they're trying to blur the line between, like, is it a systemic problem or an individual problem?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Julia Louise-Dreyfus of Seinfeld.
Valentina Allegra de la Fontaine. In the comics, she was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, but she was a sleeper agent for Hydra, and was also Madam Hydra, one of the Madam Hydras in the comics, bringing Hydra back, as always.
Yep.
As we always do, because they're never truly dead.
Hydra's involved.
Involved, and
this could still be a Zola power broker.
Right. Is she the power broker? Maybe. I don't know. They're still trying to leave the question open. Right? And then we also, I'm going to skip ahead to that Sharon moment, because it was sort of out of nowhere. It's been so many random little moments of Sharon, and with her having the satellite moment in the last episode.
Yeah.
I really thought she was going to play a bigger role in this series. Quite frankly, it being so randomly there in the middle felt out of place, and sort of detracting from what we had already seen, because it feels so randomly sprinkled in. See him on Sokovia, Bucky comes for him, and they have this whole moment where he thinks he's going to shoot him. I kind of don't understand what that was. I don't know. I guess there was some sort of symbolism thing. It went way over my head. Maybe I'm an idiot.
I guess it was Bucky making amends.
I guess so.
That's like what it was.
Or saying, like, I'm not the person you think I am, or like, I'm not, I was programmed to be this, but I'm not that. That's not who I am. I'm not going to kill you. The Dora Milaje took him and are bringing him to the raft, which does kind of set up a potential Thunderbolts moment, because we do know that Secretary Thunderbolt Ross does have, some jurisdiction over the raft, of course, as we saw in Captain America Civil War when we had members of Team Cap locked up there. Could set up some Thunderbolts things. I wonder if we'll see him at all in the next episode. Even if we don't, I feel like we got a good amount of Zemo here. It was great. Yeah. Very happy to see.
Yeah, they gave us our Zemo love letter last episode, and they were like, and here's his send-off. Now it's time to really talk about Falcon.
Right, like our main characters,
right, Right.
And then, of course, Bucky asks Io for one more favor, in that they make something for Sam. I wonder what it is. I think it's his new Captain America suit with some new wings on, a la the comics.
A blue color.
It's mostly white, actually, from what I remember. Actually, that'd be cool if it was all white, or not all white, but mostly white, because that's in huge contrast to John Walker's new Captain America suit, which is mostly blue. It's missing white altogether, really, except for, I think, the A on the helmet. It's pretty much no white, and everyone's been posting this, like, because one person said it, and then it, like, spread all over the internet. Everyone used the phrase, like, oh, it's missing white, and white symbolizes, like, purity and innocence or something like that. It's really cool that the suit is made in Wakanda, because we know that Shuri can make some badass suits with some vibranium.
That just, like, ties it all together so well, how, like, the Wakandans are in it, and then they're obviously going to be responsible for the suit. That's just...
I wonder if it's, like, a full-on thing that he has to put on, like the other suits we've seen in the past, or... is it going to be sort of like the Black Panther suit, in which, like, there's a, like, one piece to it, like, like the necklace thing, and then he activates it, and it sort of does the whole thing. That would be insane if he had that, given to him.
Yeah. Also, color-wise, I'm curious how they're going to color code his suit with Torres's suit.
Right. Yeah. We'll see.
Just a costuming question, how they're gonna do that.
Right. Well, Torres in the comics, he has full-on, like, wings, and what I mean that is, like, he literally, like,
it's like real wings.
Yeah. It's
weirdness.
It's some madness. It's some freaky deaky stuff.
Yeah.
Sam goes to Isaiah Bradley. Now that scene, they went a little more than scratching the surface on this one.
I would have actually liked them to go even more.
Oh, like, of course.
It was still even a little too surface for me.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to see it go even further than where it went. But it was good. I mean,
without a doubt. I mean, they could have gone further. Like, I saw some people on Twitter saying, like, oh, they cried during that moment. Now, not to take away anything from anyone. It was still relatively powerful, but, like, I think it definitely could have been stronger. They could have just, like, really hit it.
Yeah.
And it felt like there was some dancing around. We're never going to have a black Captain America, and no self-respecting black man ever should want to be Captain America. It was something like that.
Right.
I may be misquoting it. It shows, like, what Isaiah's been through is really, I mean, obviously they're trying to say it's representative of what, you know, the Black experience has been so far, and obviously we're no authority on the subject in any capacity. Of course, he has the right to be so defeated given his experience, but Sam is the type of person which I think, despite the fact that, you know, he does say later on, like, it doesn't matter what Steve thought, but I think what he does take from Steve is that, you know, never back down mentality.
Also, in their universe, they didn't have Barack Obama.
I guess not. We don't...
Like, that's a big difference in, you know...
It's
the
true,
way the country views a black man leading their country.
That's a really good point. I don't think there's any mention of Obama, at least in the main MCU.
Ellis, just
right. We just know that, like, somewhere in the middle there, we had President Ellis, and that was during Obama's administration in real life, of course, in our world. So it's safe to assume they never had a black president, because we haven't had a mention of who the president is, and I think that's another thing they've been dancing around for a very long time, since we've last seen Ellis in, like, 2015 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a big thing for the way a country views leadership, so...
For them to not have had that, that's a really good point. You know, having Obama in our world, over the past year, we've still seen that. How much did it really change? Sure, it.
Right.
You know,
didn't
like,
change
overall,
enough, but
these problems are still very much existent. Nothing's going away because we have a black president. But not having that in that world also does make a big influence.
Yeah, it makes the MCU a more racist world than the one that we live in now.
Without a doubt.
Which is interesting. Which is why Isaiah is so jaded and pissed off.
Now that you mention it, it's sort of like we can never have a black Captain America, as AKA sort of like we can never have a black president, right? Like
that's why they don't talk about the president, because in their world the president is Captain
America. Right. He's Captain America is their leader, so to speak.
Right. So to, like, again, watch your leader brutally murder someone in the street cold-blooded. That was a big deal that they had to take seriously.
There have been talks about, you know, I think Sebastian Stan said he would love to do a season 2 of this show. Frankly, and given, you know, depending on what the next episode is like, I think it would be more appropriate to have a full-on Captain America movie, titled Captain America and everything, whatever the subtitle is, I don't know, with Sam leading as Captain America. I don't need it to be like, this isn't the Falcon and the Winter Soldier anymore, this is Captain America. Bucky flirts with Sarah, which is absolutely hilarious, because you know he's doing it to mess with Sam, but I think it'd be adorable if there was a thing going on there.
Yeah.
Oh, and we get confirmation when they're doing the SHIELD practice. Bucky said, when Steve told me his plan, what he was going to do, we never thought about what it would be like for a black man to take on the Captain America role, to give him the shield. It was all discussed before, which I guess a lot of people were discussing. That's what I had assumed.
We all kind of knew that, but it's nice that they
have that confirmation. Yeah. This show did their mission.
Yeah.
Making everyone, at least as far as I understand, I'm sure other people agree, at least we believe that the show did its mission in making us believe that Sam Wilson should be Captain America. Not just because he was in the comics as well, and it's progressive to have a black Captain America.
Yeah.
Like, of course, that's amazing. But this is just showing that, like, he deserves to be Captain America because he is a good person, and it made me so excited for more Sam Wilson in the future. And you have a post-credit scene of the gentleman just so pathetically making his own shield.
Yeah, like putting his medallions into the shield. It's like, shut up.
I kind of hated the way that they, you know, it started with the clanking, almost Iron Man-like sort of thing.
Right,
they made it seem very like, he's gonna Tony Stark shield together, and it's like, stop this. Stop. You're not that. You're not Tony, and you're not Steve. You're no one. You're not a hero.
That's exactly what it wanted you to think.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, now he's trying to be Tony. Okay.
The last scene before the credits, of course, being him opening up the box and not showing us what we assume to be the suit.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
Yeah.
I'm so mad at them for doing that.
Yeah.
Couldn't they have at least given us the shot of him in the costume,
like,
before next week?
I was thinking about whether or not they were going to reveal the suit, and I was like, if they don't reveal the suit, people are going to be pissed. But then as time went on, and then in that last scene, I was like, it's kind of a good cliffhanger. Like, now I'm just looking so forward to the next one. Whereas beforehand, I don't know if I would have... I mean, I would have been like, okay, and the next one's going to be him in that suit. like kicking ass.
Thank you, colleagues, for joining us today in this conference. Please give us feedback in the comments section, like this video, subscribe for more content, and we'll see you next time for the lore.
Symbolism.
Symbolism.
Symbolism. Yeah.